everybody, welcome back for the next music theory session. I'm really happy to be here because me as a singer, I actually like music theory. I was never very good at it. There are plenty of people who probably are better in theory and in hearing and in rhythm and in everything, but I like it and I want my fellow singers to be able to do that too. So today we are going to look into chord extensions. Chord extensions is, you might have heard from your best jazz friend who overwhelmed you as fuck from major 7 chords, dominant 7 chords, or from 11, 13 options, 9s, and it's like, oh wow, there's a lot of numbers. I thought I was doing music, not math. Joke's on you, because music is math in the end. It's just a little bit more practical. To get you there, I would like to start with my major chord again. And I'm gonna start in C. So it's quite easy. I'm gonna show you one thing. What you hear here now is a major chord with all the extensions. We started with the intervals and chords back in the first 2 lessons. If you haven't seen it, just take a break here, go back, check out those videos so you are understanding what I'm telling you about. Because here I told you about that we stack a major third on a minor third. From C, it's very nice because that's why I'm using C here right now. We only have these white keys. We don't have to get confused with all of these black keys in between. If you see, I have 1 key, 1 open, 1 key pressed, 1 open, 1 key pressed, 1 open. And now I'm gonna just continue with this. I'm just gonna stack thirds till I have no fingers left and have all my options recently. And they're all stacked above. This is also how we count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now you heard already 7, 9, 11, and 13. And they are called like that because in this pushing 1/3 over the other, we continue counting and don't start with a new octave with a new 1, but we really go 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. If you might ask, okay, so you have the D here. So why don't I take this one beyond here? We can, but then we have a sus2 chord and not an 11 option. Because here, the tone that identifies what I have, if I have major, minor, second, or fourth, is what is going to give us the basic vibe on the base of this chord. And all the other option we have here, I'll just line a little bit further ahead. Don't get me wrong, there are people and there is a possible option to put these extras into the chord. It's a close chord format then. Or you can do a widespread chord, which would have been more what I was doing here. But to understand, it's just easier to put them all up within this one line. You could, if I take this one hand and I have my 1, 3, and 5, so my bass note, my third, and my fifth, C, E, and G. And now I put another third on top of it and have my B. And have a major 7 interval from C to B. It wants to go to the C. And have a major 7 added onto my chord this way. So I could also do, I only play an E minor, put a C in my bass, and automatically I don't double the octave. I can, but I don't have to. I have a C major 7, which is our first option. So if I continue from there, and I say, oh, well, I would like to have something else in there. Let's put another third on it. We put the D on it, and we have a 9. The 9, it comes from, like, our C would be the 8. I just counted it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the D is the 9. So we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And that is my C major 7, 9 chord. Now, let's say it's not enough. Still, we need it. We need more. Another third. So we go from 9, 10, 11. So now we have C major 7, 9, 11. Which would be the F, which is also the sus4, if I would play it like this. But in this case, I have my third in there, and I have my 11th here as an extra sound on the chord. That gives you just a little bit extra color, extra feeling. It's like you always have to think about a little bit, what do I want? Do I want to have more tension? Do I want to have less tension? Do I want to sound very harmonious and floaty? Or do I want to be a little bit edgy? So you can also express that over those sounds. Again, here with the voice, you do very good on singing it. Ba, 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 ba. And it doesn't have to sound nice. It really doesn't. It's just an exercise for you to understand and to get the vibration in the throat and in the body, because for singers, this oftentimes is a better way to learn that, because you learn it with the body, like a pianist is learning it with its fingers. We're learning it with our larynx. So I would really, really like you to try to sing along with this, to practice that. So, and our last option, so we have 1, 3, 5, major 7, 9, 11, and now we have our 13. This is all the options you can have. And if I leave this hand and now take the notes from this hand and would put them back an octave lower, you would see that we basically have all the notes that are within the octave just spread over 2 octaves. There are also different options like a flat 13, a flat 9, a sharp 11. They are a little bit more advanced. They are working with different chords, different scales, actually different chords, different scales, which is too much for today, but just for you to know. So we know now our chord starts with our bass note, a third and a fifth. That's our bass chord. Then we can add a 7. Then we can add a 9. Then we can add 11 and a 13. You could also take the 7 here and just exchange it with the 13. Also very nice sound. So, go out with that, play with it, arrange chords, figure out what you like, which tensions you like, which sounds you like, and if so, write in a song with that. Sing it along from different notes. Don't only go from C, also use the black keys, please. If you need help with that, any of you, please leave a comment what I should show you. If you want to have more understanding about like the black keys here, because that might have not landed quite right yet. But basically, that's your option you have for your chords. You can also add just one of them. So for example, I leave out the 7, I only want 9. Then that would be a C up 9. So I have to, and with this, I don't know if it's maybe just it's because of the 9th, but I have to think of Mulan. It's like, so you see, for me, it's a lot about like, oh wait, this remembers me, this feels like this, on okay, so I can identify it that way. Or you could just take the 11s. In this case, you could try to go that way, or you could use an inversion to make it sound. It's the same that we have as here, just nicer. So go out, play with it, and I'm super happy to get some comments from you back, how it worked for you, what you figured out for yourself, how you felt with it, what you need to know from me. Leave a comment and leave a like if you like what I'm doing, and I would really love to have you following me to learn together with you, because I'm gonna supply a lot of that stuff. Have a great night and enjoy it.